morning viewers, welcome back to CNN News with me, Chiara Chantika. For the next 3 minutes, I will accompany you for the latest news from all around the world. And here is the complete news. Chicken crisis on Singapore has put the national food security on risk. The Singapore Food Agency has begun working closely with industry partners to bring in more chickens. They are increasing the import of chilled chicken from Australia and Thailand, and the import of frozen chicken from Brazil and Argentina. They also continue to explore new overseas sources of seafood. For instance, Indonesia has now been approved as a new import source for chilled, frozen, and processed chicken, joining the list of over 20 accredited countries that Singapore can import chickens from. The Russia-Ukraine war, disease outbreaks, and weather conditions are a few of the main reasons why Singapore is experiencing a domestic chicken shortage. For decades, Singapore has relied on its closest neighbor, Malaysia, for a third of its poultry imports. Every month, about 3.6 million live chickens are exported to Singapore, then slaughtered and chilled. But Malaysian Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob announced a drastic measures on the last week on May that his country would ban live chicken exports to Singapore from June in an effort to tackle a domestic shortage that has sent prices soaring. This temporary ban will be in place until their chicken production recovers. As Russia and Ukraine are major producers of grain, the war has increased chicken feed costs. Chicken production is now more expensive, leading to supply shortage in Malaysia, which in turn affects chicken prices in Singapore. While the government works to minimize the impact of the supply disruption, Singapore will continue to face disruptions in the food supply from time to time due to the climate change, disease outbreaks, or geopolitical developments. Chicken sellers in Singapore said customers were this week trying to get ahead of the looming ban by buying in bulk, but the sellers face shortage while trying to replenish their stock. Indonesian authorities hope to reach an agreement with Singapore to start exporting chickens within a week, as the city-state scrambles to find alternative supply sources after another neighbor, Malaysia, restricted sales. Indonesia applied for approval to export its chicken to Singapore. By the middle of July, the first shipment of 50 tons of frozen chicken was sent from Indonesia to Singapore, arriving in container ships. However, the preferred approach to make Singapore's national dish, chicken rice, involves live chicken, not the frozen ones. Malaysia has its restrictions on some chickens, but the export of broiler chickens is still banned, and that's the most popular type that's used in chicken rice. So for now, frozen chickens are on the menu in Singapore, and Indonesian imports are on the rise. Well viewers, that's all the news for today. If you want more information, please check our website at www.cnn.com/news. I'm Chiara Chantika, thank you for watching and have a nice day.